Welcome everyone. This is Divine Dialogues, Intuitives Unveiled. I am Tracy Mango from Angels on the Prairie.
And I'm Rhonda Sean with Divine Guidance with Rhonda. And we're members of the Angel Empowerment Wellness Center. In our podcast, we're going to be delving into topics such as intuition, angelic connections, and the spiritual realm.
We're also going to talk about our own personal experiences to help you understand your own intuitive abilities. Thanks for joining us.
And let's begin.
So on this week's podcast, we are going to talk about archangels. And the three that we would like to talk about on this podcast are Archangel Ariel, Archangel Azrael, and Archangel Chamuel. So what we'd like to do is in the next few podcasts is literally talk about and introduce you to the archangels that we work with. Now there's probably way more than that we personally work with, but we want to introduce you to the ones that we personally work with. So the first one that we are going to talk about is Archangel Ariel. Well, Ariel is, for me, she's part of my team. I literally asked her to be part of my team because she's the one that looks after Mother Earth, nature, like trees, plants, animals. That's what she does, and that's what I'm connected to is the plants, trees, and plants, trees, and animals. And she was the one that introduced auric spirit to myself, and how that's how I'm gonna help the world learn about auric spirit and teach it. And actually, I have an online class that we will put in the notes. Is that how it goes, Rhonda? You have to forgive me, people, because I'm not the real techie person. But anyways, yeah, she's a big part for me, like really is. She also, I'll say, for me also is she's really connected to the fairy realm. And fairy realm for me is nature. And because I'm a person that likes to be out in nature, I work with the fairies all the time because of my plants and my trees, because we live out in the country, and even in my home, if you have plants in home, you know, I ask the fairies, which are connected to Archangel Ariel, for lots of help. So how's Ariel for you, Rhonda?
I have to be honest, I don't work with her a whole lot, but she does come in and out for myself. Again, it is nature related. So anytime I kind of go traveling, especially on the highway, I'll ask for assistance from her to kind of protect not only myself, but the animals from getting harm's way. Because where we live, there's a lot of moose that, like moose and deer especially, that will cross over. And they're very unpredictable a lot of times. Sometimes, like, cars don't scare them.
Yeah. No, moose are yeah, they're definitely, well, yeah, they'll just step in front of traffic as the other elk are a little bit smarter. I don't know what to say, sorry. But yeah, when I also consider Archangel Ariel working with the root chakra, if you believe in work with the chakras, because the root chakra is very grounding. So it helps balance, to promote balance and harmony within. So yeah, she's to me also, she's feminine, like very strong feminine. Is she feminine with you, Rhonda?
Yeah, she is. I almost consider her like with Mother Earth, a lot of grounding as well.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna mention, like when I do with my work and when I do, you know, if I do my readings or whatever, or Archangel Ariel come in, I'm gonna tell you what crystals that I associate with Archangel Ariel. Like I use petrified wood, tiger's eye, moss agate, or titanium quartz. Or actually, I will even use hematite, is because hematite is also very grounding. But my favorite is the petrified wood. Do you have any others, or you use the same?
I, I use, oh, all of a sudden it just slips. It's kind of like, it's not moss agate. It's actually related with Archangel Raphael, but I connect with the healing stone with Archangel Raphael.
Like prehnite you're talking?
Preonite, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Preonate. The piece that I have, I don't know, it just reminds me of grass a lot
Oh,
and
yeah,
a
yeah, because
heart.
it's got greens in it for sure.
Yeah, like, and I have a heart-shaped one. So a lot of times I would say both Raphael and Archangel Ariel, I will often take it outside with me if I'm like doing grounding or need connection.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Well, also, if you want to learn more about the auric spirit that Archangel Ariel and Michael and Gabrielle all introduced to me, and if you'd like to know what it's about, we will put in our show notes our information about it. Okay, so Archangel Azrael is the next one we're going to talk to, and I'll let Rhonda.
So I work a lot with Archangel Azrael because he's kind of, I identify him as male, is he works a lot. I do a lot of mediumship readings, and he works with like kind of death and dying, grief, and kind of assists with crossing over with ease and grace. Very often, he, I find him very calming and
Absolutely.
like he just assists in so much. And he talks about like belief patterns changing up, like all sorts of things. Like very often if you do dream, it's him that's kind of, or one of the ones I find for myself anyway. He'll communicate with a lot of people in dreams.
Interesting, yeah. Like, are you saying when he, he helps with like spirit come in
Yes.
dreams? Okay,
Yes.
just to
Yeah.
clarify so people understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree with you with all your. I consider him as a guide. When they are in their transformation to go to pass to the white light, and he also works with the grief and the healing. Helps with, yeah, like he works with the families. It isn't just the person that is transitioning.
Well, and they also will help also like with pets as well that have like crossed over or
Absolutely.
like so it's just a lot with loss and grief even in transition, like kind of helping easing pain.
Yeah, and he's even with you all through like the before, to help the families and the person that is transitioning. So, he's from like the start, the middle, and the end. Like he's with you if you want to say it that way. And throughout, and when they've crossed over, he's there. Yeah. So some of the crystals I'll just mention, and then if you have anything else you'd like to add,
Sure.
Rhonda, you just go cut right in there. Scolasite, rhodochrosite, seraphonite, and Apache tear. So yeah, he's a good one to ask for help if you're struggling with, you know, I believe, if you ask him for even help with, you know, like healing if you're mourning, like something that even if it's happened many years ago, ask him to come in for help. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. And our third one we'd like to talk about, we might do four, we'll see what our timing's like, but is Archangel Chamuel. Would you like to discuss him or do you want me to? You can go
Well,
ahead and I'll.
I'll share a story with Archangel Chamuel.
Sure.
So I call on Chamuel, Archangel Chamuel, for everything a lot of times because he's kind of the one that finds lost things. And like one time, I don't know what I was doing, but I had put my car keys in the top of my fridge, so in the freezer fridge, but on the top. And they were in there for like, well, pretty much until I had to go to work the next day, and I could not find it. Like, find my keys whatsoever. So then I asked Archangel Samuel, and in my mind's eye, she showed me it was like top fridge on like it was like in the ledge of the top freezer fridge. So I'm like, oh. And then I thought, okay, that's weird because why would I put it there? But sure enough, when I just, and it goes back to trust, is
Absolutely.
go look in the fridge and there was my keys.
That's funny.
After I tore my whole place apart trying to find.
Yep. I hear ya.
So very good for lost objects to find something.
Oh, yeah. And I see, and you hear Rhonda said it's a female energy for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for me, it's a male, like a very
Mm.
strong. So yeah, it's see how interesting it is for the other person. Like it there's no right or wrong for that. For if you feel a male or female energy. I also use Archangel Samuel for trying to find your match, your life partner, your vibrational match. Like even my belief system is even ask him for I ask him for help for. And I laugh about this because a lot of people will recognize this because I'll say, whether you're 16 or whether you're 60, I'll say, do you know what you want to be when you grow up? And I'll ask Archangel Chamuel to come in for help for that. Yeah, so he's the one that helps to find guidance for you to align, you know, where your path should go.
Well, not only that, I kind of take it a step further is like say you're selling your house or I'll ask for the right realtor to come in or the right buyer to come in that they're like sending vibrational match if you're looking for a business partner, or just even a friend. Like it's any type of relationship that you want to build. And I always ask for my highest good.
Yes.
Because sometimes you might need that person that will be blunt with you, or like you guys might not necessarily, but they're challenging you. And they're challenging you for a reason. It's for your highest good.
Oh, yep, yep, for sure, for sure. So I'm gonna just mention some of the crystals that we use for working with them is like citrine because that's an abundance. Charite, rose quartz, ruby, and zoisite. So I think we will go on like talk a little bit because we don't use the next archangel is Archangel Daniel, and I don't use him a lot, and I don't know if you do, Rhonda.
I use him, not a ton, but I do use him a fair amount.
He's he's the archangel for relationships, like marriage. You know, I'm actually gonna say, like when I teach about him, I literally say He's one that offers wins, and I'm literally gonna say what's in one of the statements in my book is that he offers wisdom and support to foster unity, harmony, and deep connection with families. So he's very much a guide for people and loves to, and very much about universal love and to help you really open your heart, especially for divine love.
And also, he pushes you like to live to your fullest potential, however that may be. Like, if you have ambitions, goals, dreams, like it's getting clarity of what you desire and then attracting the right people. Because the thing is, though, with our dreams and goals and stuff, there's always assistance.
Yes,
And again, it's kind of drawing in the right people that have your best intentions.
for sure, for sure. You know, his crystals are like, well, zoisite is the main one. So, like Ron and I would like you to just go, listen to the different meanings behind each archangel, and you might just find one or two that really connect with you. And we teach all the time is all you have to do is ask if you need help. And it doesn't necessarily, you don't have to know exactly what archangel does what, because as long as you ask, an archangel will step in to help you. Yeah. So, okay,
And
Jeff.
that's the other, yeah, and that's the other thing. Like an example would be maybe you call on Archangel Ariel, but it's like Gabrielle might be the better one to work with you. Like it doesn't really matter. The names are more or less for our human consciousness because it's easiest for us to do it. But it's if one can take over in their specialty areas, they will, and that's okay.
Yeah, the ones that are part of them. And I mean, it's like, we each have our own archangel that we have literally asked to be part of our team, and anybody can ask any archangel to be part of their team. It's just as simple as asking them to be part of your team. All right, well, thanks for listening to the start of a series of us talking about the archangels.
Yes.
And I'll actually say who our next ones will be so we know. So the next three for sure will be Archangel Tami Gabriel, but it could be Gabriel for others, Archangel Haniel, and Archangel Jeremiah. And we'll see how long we talk, whether we'll add Archangel Jophiel or not. All right, thanks for listening, and talk to you next time.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you for listening to Divine Dialogues, Intuitives Unveiled. If you would like to work with Tracy and Rhonda, our information is posted in the show notes.
Now, our new episodes are going to fall on Tuesdays. So if you're interested in receiving a free meditation on connecting to your guardian angels, click that link below to subscribe to the Angel Empowerment Wellness Center newsletter. Thanks for joining us.
Take care, everybody.